is Bangs Garcia. Welcome back to my channel. So, this is one of the most requested videos on my channel. That's why today I am finally going to share with you my hair care routine and some tips on how I keep my hair healthy, strong, and long. I am no hair expert nor a hair specialist, but I do know for a fact that a lot of the women out there, the hair is their crowning glory. So, the hair care and tips that I'm about to share with you are just based on my personal experiences through the years. And some may be information that I have gathered from different books and articles that I've read from the past. But I can't promise you that your hair is gonna start looking like mine after watching this video, because that would be such a lie if I say that. And so, through this video, I aim to help you, to encourage you to start taking care of your hair as early as possible, no matter what your hair type is. I do believe that most of my hair care tips are universal naman. They could be suitable for you even if you have curly hair, wavy hair, thick hair, short hair. Just try it. There's nothing to lose naman. It's way better to start taking care of your hair when you're still young rather than having regrets when you're already old and getting bald, losing your hair. So start now, start early. Okay, let's begin. Number 1, always wash your hair with lukewarm or warm water. Not too hot because that would be too harsh for your hair. Did you know that hot water could actually strip off essential oils, which can leave it feeling dry and dull? So minsan yun yung nagiging dahilan kung bakit nagiging dry agad yung hair mo. Number 2, concentrate shampoo on the scalp. Your scalp produces oil and constantly sheds skin cells. That's why it is very important to thoroughly cleanse this area. You can lather the rest of the shampoo to the mid-lengths and ends of your hair, but you don't have to keep your efforts focused on them because it could strip their moisture, which could result into having split ends. Number 3, massage your scalp. I use a scalp massaging brush for approximately 2 minutes. This will help thoroughly remove dirty and dead skin cells from your head to avoid dandruff. Plus, this will enhance blood flow to your scalp and it could stimulate your hair growth. Number 4, condition properly. I know you must be thinking, why is she saying that? Oh, but of course I know that almost everybody are using conditioners nowadays. But the question is, are you doing it correctly? Our hair gets greasiest on the roots. That's why you have to skip applying near your roots and focus from your mid-lengths to the ends. So this is in contrast to the shampoo application naman. Conditioning your roots may end up weighing down your hair too much. Your hair might look so flat after doing that. So I usually comb my hair with a wide tooth comb to distribute the conditioner through my hair and help me detangle it. Just an interesting fact about me. So I've been doing this method, the combing of the hair in the shower whilst conditioning, since I was about 13 or 14 years old. Mas OA nga lang kasi I comb my hair 100 times. Believe it or not. Kaya siguro matagal ako matapos sa shower. Someone must have given me that advice, but I just can't remember who and how. But I remember I specifically used this comb called Hair Doctor. Di ba uso yun noon? So yun yung like kong gamit sa shower. I'm very thankful kasi it worked wonders for me. My hair always looked so long, healthy, and strong. I think that's because when you're combing your hair from roots to end, it's also like, massaging your scalp. And massaging the scalp increases blood flow. More blood to the scalp means more nutrients, more oxygen to stimulate the hair follicles, which could boost your hair growth. As long as you don't brush your hair too vigorously. Just always be kind to your hair and scalp. Number 5, use a hair treatment mask. Actually, I've just started doing this in January of this year, and I'm so glad that I started doing this because I really needed something that could help invigorate my hair. Because I frequently curl my hair and my hair strands are more susceptible to brittleness, to split ends. Because no matter how proper or how correctly we do the steps for taking good care of our hair, there are still other factors that could cause the damaging to our hair. For example, the UV rays of the sun, the salt in the sea when we go swimming in the beach. Even in the pool, the chlorine is not good for our hair as well. The air pollution, factors like that. It's inevitable. No matter what we do, there will be lots of other causes to the damaging of our hair. So we should really have something at home that could help us revive our hair. To be honest, I think this is the most practical way of treating your hair, of our hair, because here in the UK, napakamahal ng mga salon. So imagine if I go to the salon every week, then mamumulubi ako. It's not practical at all. As a mom in general, we have to be practical because we have to put the needs of our children first. Number 6, rinse thoroughly. Make sure to rinse your hair extremely well because leftover products could cause buildup and flaky scalp. Number 7, squeeze to dry off. We normally use our towel to remove the excess water from our hair, but it's best to squeeze it out first before using the towel and then just pat it dry instead of rubbing your hair or twisting it. The hair shaft will lay flatter and shinier once dry, plus there will be less chance of breakage that could lead to split ends. Take note that rubbing and twisting your hair with a towel could lead to dry and frizzy hair. Number 8, never brush wet hair. You can use a wide-spaced comb. Never ever brush your hair when it's wet because it could cause instant breakage. Remember, our hair is weakest when it's wet. Number 9, never sleep with wet hair. Sleeping with your hair wet could cause irreversible damage and it could take months to grow out. When you move around your head whilst you're sleeping, the friction against the pillow could also cause breakage. Number 10, blow dry your hair. We've always been taught that drying our hair with a hairdryer is bad, but I disagree because I've been blow drying my hair since I was like 13 years old. I believe that there's only a proper way of doing it. If you do it properly, then your hair will not be damaged. So you should start on a low heat and low speed setting. Dry your hair in sections. Hold the dryer as far back as you can comfortably reach, ideally about 5 to 6 inches away from your head. And then keep it moving slowly on a low air speed setting. And when your hair starts to feel warm, you can start turning up the heat. And then don't forget to give a blast of cool air right at the end. Your hair will be fine. Number 11, volumize your hair. If your hair has fine strands like mine, then your hair could easily get flat as well. I personally like turning my head upside down to give my hair some volume. But if you really want that extra lift, you can actually use the nozzle of the dryer close to the scalp. The diffusers can actually help with the curly hair as they dry hair slowly and they provide volume, lifting moisture out. Number 12, brush your hair properly. So do not brush your hair from the roots to the ends because this could actually pull out your hair straight from the roots. Hold your hair and then start brushing the ends first before gradually working your way in sections to the top of your head. This will protect your hair from damage. Number 13, do not tie up your hair often. This is the reason why you rarely see me with tied up hair. It's because pulling up your hair every day could cause unnecessary strains to your strands. As much as possible, just keep it down. If you really wanna keep your hair looking healthy, you gotta give your hair a break. I know it's a bit difficult for moms who have young kids, like me, to not tie up our hair because we really need to keep our hair away from our face. If you really need to, you can use a soft scrunchie instead and do a looser kind of ponytail. As much as possible, if you could, just keep your hair down. Number 14, switch up your part. Sometimes you don't realize the most simple hair care tips have such a big impact. All it takes to give your hair a fuller look is to change where you part your hair. So if you're used to having the part of your hair here, then why not try to switch it to the other side? See? You could instantly notice your roots have more lift. So that's another technique that I've been doing for years, especially when I have a photo shoot. Number 15, take vitamins. My most favorite vitamin for my hair is vitamin B7, or much known as biotin. So biotin could help nourish not only your hair, but also your skin and your nails. And if you're pregnant, it's also very important for the embryonic growth. Stress, poor diet, fluctuating hormones, vitamin deficiencies, medications, or too much styling and too much maintenance can all lead to weak dull, damaged, or thinning hair, or even hair loss. Most especially if you're a mom, most likely you've gone through a hair loss stage after giving birth. But you know what? I'm just so happy. I did have some hair loss, but it wasn't that bad. I think that's because I've been eating food rich in B7, plus I'm taking supplements pa at the same time. Because to be honest, sometimes we really can't get enough vitamins through diet alone. I really like getting a little extra help from supplements. But if you're really against taking supplements and you're confident that you could maintain a biotin-rich diet, then here are some foods that I know which you could add to your diet. Egg yolks are rich in biotin, peas, beans, lentils, nuts like almonds, walnuts, sunflower seeds, sweet potatoes, bananas, avocados, broccoli, liver. I'm not so fond of eating liver. Kumakain lang ako ng liver kapag pate lang talaga siya. It's really good, but don't eat too much of it kasi it's high in cholesterol. These are my favorite foods actually. Tapos sinasabayan ko pa ng supplements. Just beware though, because there are a lot of low-quality beauty supplements or multivitamins out there that contain only tiny trace amounts of biotin. For me, brand doesn't matter. So as long as you look out for the high-potency biotin supplements, ideally containing 10,000 mcg. Yep, you heard me right. 10,000 mcg per serving. To give yourself the best chance of result. If you're curious kung ano yung tinitake ko, it's Pure Nature biotin. So it says 10,000 mcg. Baka sa UK lang to, I'm really not sure. The brand doesn't matter as long as my 10,000 mcg. Also, you have to watch out for unnecessary added artificial additives or synthetics, artificial coloring, polyethylene glycol or PEG, carrageenan, mineral oil, titanium dioxide, petroleum byproducts. So, yun yung mga i-take note ninyo when you are buying biotin supplements. You have to avoid these products that have no proper purity certifications. My second favorite vitamin for my hair is vitamin E. As we all know, vitamin E is so popular in the beauty industry. Reduces cell damage, it improves hair growth, and supports a healthy scalp as it has natural antioxidant effects. Did you know that vitamin E could actually help replenish the shine of our hair, which we normally lose from, damage caused by chemicals, heat, or styling products that we use on our hair? Again, as I've said earlier, proper diet is not always enough to get the vitamins that our bodies need. So, go ahead and you may increase your vitamin E intake by taking supplements. But if you got some health issues, it's always best to seek for your doctor's advice first. Normally, the average adults need only 15 mg or 22.4 IU of vitamin E each day. Pero ako, I take vitamin E with 400 IU, which I know is safe for me. But always remember, our bodies are different. Ayan, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Sana nakatulong ako sa inyo somehow. Don't forget to hit the like button. See you again soon. Bye!